happy Sunday morning to you. I hope your day is off to a great start. A special edition of Brickscale Studio is coming at you. Welcome back to Brickscale Studio. My name is Jeff. Thank you for joining me on this special birthday edition of Brickscale Studio. So today, 86 years ago, on March 30th, 1939, Batman debuted in DC Comics. So we are going to be taking a look at the Animated Series Batmobile build from Lego. So let's get into the build and we will talk about it after. Here is set 76274, Batman with the Batmobile versus Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. It is 435 pieces. This is the Batmobile from the animated Batman series. So let's get this unboxed and see what we got. Alright, so pretty simple. 4 bags, a little sticker sheet, and then of course our manual. So let me get this organized and I'll be right back. So here's the manual. And again, scan your QR code to get the electronic instructions. And then we're just right into bag number 1. So the first thing we have is a Batman minifigure. So here he is. It's got this cool rubberized cape thing, and then he does have an alternate face. And then we have the cowl, of course. And there is Batman. So let's get started on the build. That's the end of bag number 1. So we have the start of the Batmobile. I imagine this is going to be the rear because we have this axle piece that's turning. This is going to be like the afterburner, and then this will be the front of the vehicle. So on to bag number 2. All right, before we get too deep into bag 2, we have Harley Quinn, and she does have an alternate face. So then if we put the hat on, and then shoots a little hammer thing here. Alright, so there we go for Harley Quinn. And on to the rest of the build. That is the end of bag number 2. So we just keep going, and then we've added this little barrel piece at the end here. We've got the cockpit all done and the start on the front. So on to bag number 3. And for bag number 3, we get Mr. Freeze, and he has a little gun that will shoot little projectiles. I'm assuming it's going to be these little pieces here. You can pop them in and then push down and it will shoot them out. So that is Mr. Freeze. All right, on with the car. That's it for bag number 3. So yeah, it's really coming along. So we just need to add the finishing touches with bag number 4. Okay, that is the completed Batmobile Animated Series Batmobile. So we have this cool little display plaque. It is a sticker, it's not printed, but the Batmobile will fit on there and you can turn it around. So let's turn the camera around and we'll take a closer look. Here's the completed Batman with Batmobile versus Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. So this is a very cool version of the Batmobile. It's from the animated series, and it is very like streamlined Art Deco 1940s. Very cool. You get 3 minifigures. You get Mr. Freeze, Harley Quinn, and of course Batman. And I like that he's got this little rubberized cape element, and then it's the black and gray suit. So very nice there. Set him aside. Harley Quinn, great with her little mallet here. And I already went over the minifigs in the build video, so I'm not going to belabor them. Mr. Freeze is cool. He's got his little gun that will shoot his little ice thing here. So that's cool. And then, of course, the Batmobile. It also has guns that will shoot as well. And then it does have this stand that you can put it on that has the specifications plaque, and this does turn. But if we just take a look at the car itself, very cool, nice with the wings here. And then we do have those same kinds of guns that Mr. Freeze has. So again, they will fire a little bullet there, and you'll be picking them up all over the house. The cockpit does open, so you can place the Batman figure inside if you want. And then, of course, the guns. That's about all the functionality. One thing I will mention, there were quite a few interesting techniques here that they used. Especially with, and I'm not sure because now I've sort of got all these sort of plates locking everything down, but Let me see if I can take one of these out. Okay, so after I ended up destroying almost the whole thing here. So this is what I wanted to point out. So you can see these pieces here, and then you build this little component with the clips, and then this will just slide right in there like that. And there's one on this side, one on this side, and then they employ the same technique over here with this sort of vent piece that comes in. So very interesting technique. I thought that was very cool. So then once you have these clipped in, it just creates this very smooth side here, and it's a very cool technique. And of course from the front it looks very sharp. And then of course in the back you have the flame, and when you roll the vehicle, the flame will move. So all in all, I think this is a great set. A little pricey, yeah, $59.99 for 435 pieces. So yeah, that's almost 14 cents a piece. So that's pretty high, but it does look cool. We do get the guns. We get the 3 minifigs. It looks really sharp. So definitely, if you are a fan of the animated series, this one is a must-have. And surprisingly, very few stickers. Just here on the outside, the little headlight, and then of course the dashboard stickers in there. And then the specifications plate is a sticker as well. So what did you think of the Batmobile from the animated series? I thought it was a great set. Like I said, a little pricey, $59 for 435 pieces. But it looks great. So, I mean, there is that. The displayability is excellent. So just a few more facts about Batman. Yeah, he was introduced in Detective Comics issue number 27. The cover date of the issue is May 1939, but it was actually published March 30th, 1939. And so he was so popular that by 1940 he had his own comic book that was issued quarterly. And then I believe around 1941 it became a bi-monthly, so it came out 6 times a year. And then the late 50s, it started coming out monthly. And since then, we've had a ton of adaptations. The 1960 series with Adam West, the 1989 Batman with Michael Keaton, and Batman Returns, the 2 Tim Burton films, and then after that, there were some regrettable choices made. I'm not even going to go into it. I didn't care for them. And then, of course, most recently, we've had the Dark Knight trilogy with Christian Bale, and then we had the Batman with Robert Pattinson. And then we had a spin-off Penguin series on HBO that's currently, it's finished season 1, but I think it's been picked up for a season 2. So far, no Batman has appeared in that series, though. It's just about the Penguin. But let me know down in the comments what your favorite iteration of Batman is and how you like this set. And until then, be sure to check out, if you are a fan of the 1960s TV series, on Saturdays we are building the 1966 Batmobile. So be sure to check that build out. And until then, remember to like, share, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And of course, happy building, take care, be kind to each other, and I'll see you soon.